Hey guys, my name is Steve and this is Wilmer Woodworks, where I share tips, techniques, and design tutorials. Today we are going to be designing a Halloween bookmark. Bookmarks are like ornaments. They are a great starting point if you're learning how to edit in software. Now the software I'll be using is LightBurn, and it's very simple. We're going to take a few key elements, we're going to align them on a template that we'll save, so later down the road we can use these for teacher gifts, or we can manipulate them for Christmas bookmarks, or anything really. So once you know the basics, you'll be able to modify this to any number of designs. And I'm also going to show you how I took where it's cut and then transfers over to etching. We'll go over a few of these and showing you how to use the cut feature in LightBurn, and hopefully you'll learn some new skills and get better at making your designs. I'm here to help. You shouldn't be buying designs because you don't know how to make them. For a long time there, I didn't know how to make designs and I was purchasing. So I taught myself how to make designs using LightBurn, and now I can take any item or any idea that I have and turn that into a decent design. So enough talking, let's get straight to the laser and hopefully you'll learn something.
All right, we head over to Canva, and I have the Canva Pro edition, so that allows me to get some premium items. So we are just going to grab a couple of items here. I've got a banner, I've got a skeleton reading a book. That's really pretty much all I need. So maybe we'll take this tree here. So we'll make one of these skeletons reading behind a tree. We'll just take those, download those as a PNG if you have the non-free or the SVG file. And that's really all we need to make this design. Now, standard bookmarks are going to be 2 inches by 6 inches. And what I'll want to do, go over to shape properties, which is over here, and we are going to round that by 1/4 inch, 0.25. That'll ease those corners a bit. The next thing I want to do is go over to my ellipse tool. Holding shift, we are going to just make a little piece. Let's see, this is 1/2 inch, 0.5, and we are going to center that by using our alignment up here, and we're going to just bring this down just a little bit. So what I will do now is I'm going to do an offset, and it's going to be an inward offset. That's good there. This gives us a spot that we can attach our string to. If you're going to make a few of these, I would suggest that you do save a template. So before I merge these, I'm going to select this and I'm going to go inward, and I will just drag that 1/4 inch. That sounds good. Now that I'll do that weld, and I will just duplicate this. This can be our template, and this will be what we'll work on. Now all I'll need to do is drop the elements in that I just acquired from Canva. Let's ungroup these. They always come through grouped. Once you ungroup them though, you want to make sure that you select your whole item and group that back together, because if not, you can just grab a piece of the unit, not the entire item. We'll grab this skeleton guy and we'll take this. See, I only grabbed half of that guy. We'll group this guy together and move him over here. Guy looks pretty decent. Holding control, move him down a little bit, and we can pull him down there. I think that looks good. We are going to take a tree element and just put this behind him, just taking different elements, putting them together. And now we can take this. We're going to put a little saying on here. So I have everything selected, so we'll just group that down together. And I think that might be enough. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is do an offset of this guy. If we do offset, we do outer. Definitely don't want it that large. Bring it down, 0.3. Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks. So I'm going to put this on a yellow layer. Now I'm going to manipulate some layers here, so try just to stick with me here. So what I'm going to want to do is select a few more elements. I do want to take just a couple more of these pieces that'll be cut out. Now I want to unshow everything but the yellow, and then I'm going to just select all the yellow, and now I'm going to delete it. That's much better. This guy, put him on red, and I'm going to put this as fill. Now if we preview this, we can see how nice that looks. This part will be cut out, and then it'll be engraved. Select him, and I'm just going to make him a little bit smaller, right about there. That's perfect. Now this outer layer, I want to hit Control Duplicate, duplicate. I want to put that on a blue layer as engrave only, and I'm going to turn that off for right now so I can't see it. And then this layer, I'm going to select the outer, and then I'll select him, and then I'm going to do the Boolean subtract. So now that leaves just where everything is going to be cut. This red, I'm going to hit Control Duplicate, and I want that to be engraved as well. Everything that's engraved is right there in blue, and then this just gives a deeper tone to everything else. All right, so let's put our tree back and see what that looks like. The tree, I'm just gonna, like these wild branches, I'm gonna let those kind of fall off into the distance. I'm not going to engrave all of those. So I'll select this piece, and I'll select this piece, and then I'll go up to the Boolean subtract. This gives our little skeleton dude a tree to read behind. Okay, now that we have our skeleton squared away, let's work on the sign. I just want the sign. I don't really want these pumpkins. I will just get rid of these guys. Before we make any more adjustments to this, let's just take a moment to add our text here, and let's say dead, tired, but still reading. And you could choose any kind of font you like. Lock this shape in place, center that, and then holding Command, we can make that a little bit bigger. I think that looks good. We can unlock this now. And then if we hit Control Duplicate, that on the blue layer, hide the blue layer for right now, hold Shift, choose this, go there, and then do our subtract. Okay, so the last thing we need to do then would be to select this tree, Boolean subtract, turn this back on. We should be almost there. So let me just get rid of all of this for right now. This will get rid of any of these other layers. Now that everything is pretty much where we want it, I will duplicate this. So that'll be a cut and an engrave. And again, we can check that out. And that's all looking pretty good. The only thing we want to do is remove any of these items that will require more traversing than we want of our laser. So what I will click on is this scissor icon, and anywhere that will be cut, I will actually just cut it, so the machine will only laser engrave where we want it. It'll save a little bit of time on the laser. We do want to make sure that these, the sign is going to be proud of the tree. So we do want to keep these lines here. Everything else we should be able to get rid of. This is actually ready now to engrave and cut, and we can just verify that by clicking on here, and it'll take about 7 minutes. Well, I like to do the cutting last, so we will engrave at 3000 by 30%. Line will be 3000 by 50%, and then our cut would be 250 at 100%.
All right, guys, I hope you had fun with this. This was a nice quick build. And once you know how to make this one and you have the template saved, you can go through and you can make a lot of variations. I'll put a few of these on the website, wilmerwoodworks.com. So go over there, check it out. Sign up for our newsletter, because if you miss when the video comes out, a few days later, I'll send you a follow-up that says, don't forget, you can still get your free file, because I will only offer these files for free for a short time. So you have to subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when the new videos are coming out. And also, I just wanted to mention, I am starting a Skool community. I've heard so many things about Skool communities. I think it's a great way for creators and people to connect. I'll put a link in the video description. I'm hoping it'll go live the end of August, beginning of September. So go over there for early access. You have to fill out a few simple questions. What kind of machine do you have? What are you hoping to learn or find? And supply your email address so we could put you on that mailing list so you never miss out on any opportunity for a new video or a new design. Enough of all that. My name is Steve. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below to let me know if you will be planning on making one of these bookmarks in the future, or if you found this design helpful, and what kind of designs you're looking for in the future. We're coming right up for Halloween, so only have a few more Halloween designs coming out with tutorials. Next Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a short window, and then our bread and butter season, Christmas. So more ornaments, more designs, more gifts. Till next time, my name is Steve, and I appreciate you hanging out. Be sure to do everything that the algorithm wants. Give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you do those three things, the videos get pushed out to more people, and we'll be able to help more and more people.